Want to make your Excel spreadsheets smarter, more dynamic, and easier to read? In today's video, we're diving into advanced conditional formatting with formula-based rules. If you're tired of standard options, this is your ticket to ultimate flexibility. Let's get started. Conditional formatting in Excel is a game changer. It automatically applies colors, icons, or bold fonts to data based on specific conditions. While Excel offers built-in rules, formula-based conditional formatting takes customization to the next level. Conditional formatting works based on certain conditions, and it also offers formula-based customized rules. Formula-based conditional formatting defines rules using custom formulas that evaluate the data in your worksheet. The formatting is applied to when the formula returns true. To apply the formula-based rule, you will need to follow certain steps. First of all, you have to select the cell range to apply conditional formatting. So let's highlight cells from A2 to G21. Now from the Home tab, click the Conditional Formatting down arrow and select New Rule. In the New Formatting Rule dialog box, select the option Use a formula to determine which cells to format. In the Format Values, where the formula is True box, insert the custom formula. Then click on Format to select the format of your choice and OK. So in this window, the magic happens. Let's consider a sales dataset to apply advanced conditional formatting with formula-based rules. If you want to highlight rows where sales are greater than a certain value, you can use the following comparison formula. Equal G2 greater than 10,000. This formula checks if the value in cell G2, sales, is greater than 10,000. Use absolute reference or $sign for columns if the comparison is consistent across the rows. Now click Format, Fill tab, and set your preferred formatting options. I will select this light green color. Click OK to apply the rule. And voila! Your high-performing sales are now easily visible. Need to find duplicate entries? I will show you how. Let's move to Method 2 Worksheet. Highlight again the cells from A2 to G21. From Conditional Formatting, select the new rule. Then use a formula to determine which cells to format. You can highlight duplicate sales entries from your dataset to remove those entries. Insert the following formula. Click Format and choose your formatting. We selected a light green fill. Click OK to apply the rule. Let's explain the formula. The COUNTIFS function counts how many rows match a set of conditions. Each condition specifies that a value in a particular column must equal the value in the current row for that column. In this case, it looks at all columns A to G and checks if the values in each column match the current row. Let's take the first condition. This condition checks, does the value in column A of the current row match any value in column A from row 2 to 21? Similarly, B2 to B21, B2 does the same for column B, C2 to C21, C2 for column C, and so on up to column G. So the COUNTIFS function will count how many rows in the range A2 to G21 have the same values as the current row across all columns. If this count is greater than 1, it means the current row has duplicates. Then the row is highlighted as duplicates. Want to make your tables pop? Use zebra striping. On to Method 3 tab. To format the data table and to make it easy to read, you can add color to every other row. From Conditional Formatting, select the new rule. Then use a formula to determine which cells to format. To add this format, use the following formula. The row function returns the current row number. Then the mod row, 2 equals to 0 checks if the row number is even. Alright, let's click Format and choose your formatting. I will select this light gray background fill. Click OK to apply the rule, and your spreadsheet is not only functional, but stylish too. Tracking deadlines: if you want to highlight dates that are past today's date to identify overdue items, you can do it by using the formula of the Today function. I already moved to Method 4 worksheet and highlighted cells A2 to A21. From conditional formatting, select the new rule. Then use a formula to determine which cells to format. And here is the formula we type. Let's break it down into simple, clear steps so it's easy to understand. This formula is designed to check two things about the value in cell A2. It uses two conditions or tests and combines them with AND, which means both conditions must be true for the result to be true. And let's go through each part. The is number A2 checks if the value in cell A2 is a number. If A2 contains a number, including dates, because dates are stored as numbers in spreadsheets, it returns true. If A2 contains text, is empty, or has something that isn't a number, it returns false. Think of it as asking, is there a number in A2? This formula checks if the value in A2 is less than today's date. Think of it as asking, is the value in A2 a date that is in the past? The AND function combines the two checks. It only returns true if both conditions are true. A2 must have a number, and that number must be less than today's date. Think of it as asking, does A2 have a number, and is it a past date? Great. Let's click Format and choose this light orange color. Click OK to apply the rule. And these are the dates that are past today's date. Let's continue with Method 5. Our boss wants us to recognize top performers by highlighting the top 10% of sales. Let's highlight the data. From conditional formatting, select the new rule, then use a formula to determine which cells to format. You can highlight the top 10% of sales of your sales dataset. To highlight the top sales, you can use the percentile function. Let's type the following formula. Let's break down the formula step by step in simple words. This formula is often used in Excel to identify whether a specific value in a range is greater than or equal to the 90th percentile of that range. The 90th percentile is a value that separates the top 10% of the data from the rest. The formula compares the value in G2 with the 90th percentile of all values in the range G2 to G21. If the value in G2 is greater than or equal to the 90th percentile, the formula returns true. If the value in G2 is less than the 90th percentile, it returns false. Click Format and choose your formatting. We selected bold text with a green fill color. Click OK to apply the rule. So these three salespersons are the top performers. Let's move on to the next sheet. You can create complex and conditional formatting rules by combining multiple conditions with logical functions, using AND function and OR function to highlight cells based on multiple conditions. Let's see it in action. I'll type the following formula. This formula highlights the rows only if sales are greater than or equal to 3,000 and the region is East. Alright, click the Format button and choose your formatting. We are going to select Yellow Fill Color. Click OK to apply the rule. To manage your rules, go to Conditional Formatting and Manage Rules. From here, you can view, edit, delete, or adjust rule priorities. Modify the range in the Applies To field to keep everything organized. Conditional formatting isn't just about pretty colors, it's about making your data work for you. From highlighting overdue dates to spotting top performers, these advanced formula-based rules will transform your spreadsheets. So experiment, get creative, and make your data shine. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more Excel tips. If you want to master Excel as a pro, in my Excel 100 Plus Hacks and Tips course, you'll uncover powerful shortcuts, hidden tricks, and expert techniques to save time, boost productivity, and impress everyone with your skills. Ready to transform the way you work? Click the link and take your Excel game to the next level today. See you in the next video.